welcome to another session of Dreamtime with Danielle, and that's me. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're well, because I have quite a dream here for you. So, I stayed up all night editing, and then I slept most of the morning, and then I was woken up by lawnmowers. But what happened after that is I had this incredible dream about a Harpy Eagle, which, first of all, pause this video, Google Harpy Eagles, then come back. I'll wait. Okay, right? That's quite a bird. Let me read this dream to you, and then we shall begin. The dream. Looking outside my window, I see the rain flooding the streets. It's day. A massive Harpy Eagle, as in bigger than they already are. A massive Harpy Eagle floats peacefully and playfully on its back, spinning in the water in the street. It is accompanied by another equally huge bird, potentially an owl. I think to myself, I need to get a picture of this incredible bird. I grab my phone and snap a photo as it floats out of sight. I snapped as many photos as I could. I am amazed and astounded. Astounded! And then I go back to what I was doing. So my bedroom is some kind of showroom for technology, like cell phones and computers, but it's still my room and I've got boxes everywhere. Before I had even looked out the window, I had opened a crate and found the cell phone of a friend from last summer. And it still had charge, like half battery, and it had her name on it. This is a friend of my sister's, whom I love dearly, but her cell phone is here, boxed up in this crate, half charged, with last year's date on it. Now, I'm vacuuming in the showroom, and the rain from outside has gotten inside. The floors are all sleek black marble, and I'm vacuuming up water, like uphill. So the room has dimension, and it sweeps up to a higher portion, and I'm using the vacuum to go uphill, hoping that it's a waterproof vacuum, and then I have to let the water out, release the water to keep using the vacuum because I can hear it gurgling. And that is the dream. Shall we? Oh, we shall. First, let's just dive right into the street view, shall we? This is a little street view. Don't worry about the houses. They're not important except for size. So this is a two-way street. Here are some parked cars. Those are cars for size. This space is inside my room. I'm looking out onto the street, and the street is flooding with rainwater. Imagine a summer tropical storm, not to a deadly point where the flood is destructive, but so much so that water is rushing down the street. Keep that in mind. And we're back. This is the Harpy Eagle. Its wingspan is about 6 feet in length. Its body is about 3 feet tall, and it can weigh up to 20 pounds. So this is a massive eagle, the size of a child, the size of an 8-year-old, but, you know, a deadly predator. They eat sloths and monkeys and a whole other array of pretty large animals. By the way, this is a rendering of an image I found on the internet, so take a look at that, and take a look at this, and then tell me what you think of the combination. Take a look at that, take a look at this, and then tell me what you think of my rendering. Link provided down below. So this is naturally a massive bird, but in the dream, in the street, it took up the entirety. So here's water flooding, and the Harpy Eagle itself, how do I want to, I don't know. It was on its back, right? But it's not dead. Okay. So a bird that's 3 feet in size in my dream was about 12 feet. So an already massive predator is even bigger in scale. So its magnitude is blown up. Harpy Eagles are strength and size, stature. They are the state bird of Panama. And they're very expressive birds. I mean, look at that face. That face is piercing into your soul. These birds have so much expression that there's something eerily human about them. So huge eyes, they've got huge talons for snatching monkeys out of the freaking canopy. That's a fact. And they're family birds. They mate for life. They spend time building up their huge 6-foot nests, big enough for a human to crawl into, and they raise their young together. So there's monogamy behind this bird, there's power, and they are the top of the food chain. So these are very powerful qualities the bird represents. This bird feels like such a weak word, by the way. This eagle represents so much power, so much focus. They take up space. Whew. This is a bird that gets noticed. I would say, since the dreamer is everything in the dream, this represents my show-offiness, my ability to catch people's attention. I've got a big personality. There's so much of me coming out that I never know where to put it all. But this is a strength. Sometimes I don't feel like it is. But this bird is saying, girl, own your strengths. You are the top of the food chain. Okay, I accept. Thank you. It also looks like this bird's wearing a cloak, but it's just the way the wing was turned in the angle of the picture. But I swear, look at that. This bird is like, follow me, I will reveal secrets. So, the Harpy Eagle is about embracing our strengths. It's about devouring the fears, consuming them, and turning them into your energy to continue. Turning them into your energy and strength to go on. Top of the food chain. And in fact, they live at the tallest trees in the jungles of Brazil. They are becoming endangered because as humans, we like to also take the tallest trees. Sorry, my friend. This circle denotes how much space it was taking up in the street. And it was playful. It was on its back, but not in danger. It was on its back, but it wasn't in danger. It was having fun. It was enjoying the ride. It was spinning in circles the way you might spin in a pool. Whee! This is also telling me my playfulness is my strength. If you didn't know that about me, I'm telling you right now. My playfulness is my strength. My ability to go with the flow is a strength. These are things I'm reminding myself because it's what the dream reminded me. And then it went this way. I snap a picture, so taking pictures, capturing the moment. Also, having proof. I needed people to believe me when I said, I saw this bird. Too bad I woke up. Man, to have that picture. And then it floats out of sight. Now, where I live, there's a highway past this direction. It's significant to me because it was floating towards the highway, which is about things speeding up, moving faster, also an interstate highway, so traveling faster to get farther. Then I saw 3 penguins. Penguins have significance for me as also being a bird of play. Playful birds. They are also nurturing. Both of these birds, penguins and harpy eagles, distribute parenting duties between each other. These are birds that imbue the qualities of teamwork, which is something that's so important to me. I yearn to work in teams. Hello. So it spins, it's like, whee! Having a grand old time. Now they don't fly, like pump their wings while they fly. They conserve their energy for snatching ability, being able to snatch up opportunities, I would say. Ooh, girl, this is a reminder. Hey, me, future me, talking to you now from past self, but currently I'm present me. Definitely call upon the Harpy Eagle whenever we want to snatch up opportunities, whenever we want to use the power of our strengths, whenever we want to indulge in our playfulness and go with the flow. Harpy Eagle is here for you. Thank you, everyone. And then what about the street? I mean, this is somewhere we travel. Birds are messengers, and it was out of its element. It was in water. That's not where this eagle resides, nor is it where this eagle hunts. It hunts in the forest. It hunts in the canopies and the trees. So being out of my element, but going with the flow, I can roll with that. So that's the outside part. Oh, and you know what? When I saw those 3 penguins, they went like, oh, That's them going up and down. You watch things travel in the river and the water bumps up and down. That was happening with the penguins, but I didn't notice it happen with the Harpy Eagle. So maybe smaller things are likely to hit bumps. I guess that's an important life lesson for me to keep in mind. Don't mind if I do. Okay, then I'm inside my room, right? But the room itself is a show space, so that meant in all 4 directions there was a path, and I'm vacuuming. Here's a vacuum. Looks like a shoe. That's so I can handle it. So, vacuums. We use them to clean up debris. We use them to clean up a mess. That's a pretty evident thing. Cleaning up my mess, something I'm constantly in pursuit of. I'm a clutter bug. Help. But vacuuming is also a fast way of doing it. I'm not using a broom. I'm not using a mop. I'm using a vacuum. So there's power and energy behind the force of the suction. Powerfully sucking up debris, cleaning up the mess. But remember, now the rain is in my room. So all of that outside emotion is inside my space. All of that going with the flow has crept into my privacy, my sacred space, and I've got to clean it up. And the whole time I'm like, boy, I hope this vacuum is waterproof. I'm hoping this emotion won't destroy me, essentially. Talking about emotions is hard. I mean, it's not hard, but it is revealing, leaves one vulnerable. How much to talk about versus not talk about? I think what's important here is we're cleaning up our messes. So this isn't about focusing on why it's a mess, what happened in the past. This is just, okay, I have the tools I need. Am I going to use them? And I am using them, both in real life and in the dream as I vacuum. But then I start vacuuming uphill. So that's like meeting a challenge, meeting oppositional forces, because now gravity's working against me. And the vacuum does gurgle. The vacuum's like, oh, I'm getting kind of full. So the vacuum needs to be emptied out. I'm holding on to all this emotion, and it's subconscious emotion on top of, I'm seeing another synchronicity. Water in the street. The streets are black. In my room, the tile was black marble. So this is rainwater on a black surface. Rainwater on a black surface. The emotion on top of the subconscious. Stuff that I know about, how I feel, whether it's tears of sorrow or regret or actual reluctance. I have so much reluctance. Hesitation. Hesitation is one of my biggest emotions. I live that Libra principle of balance, and really what that means is I don't take action as often as I could. I don't take action as often as I could. So I had to disassemble the vacuum, let the water out. And then it was a showroom. A showroom. So showing off the technology that's in there. And what was in there? Basically cell phones. So that's a communication device. Showing off my communication. Yes, I'm definitely feeling called to work on other projects. I have so many in the works that I just pick them up and put them down and pick them up and put them down and put them away in crates. Which brings us back to boxed up stuff in my room. Let's look at that literally. Boxed up. I put it away. But it's still there. It's not really put away. It's sort of out of sight, out of mind. And now it's time for me to dig into my mind and pull out what's in there. Dream Channel, what I'm telling you is there's going to be some changes. And the changes are going to start here in the Dream Channel station. I'm loving sharing my dreams with you, but the amount of time I'm putting into this is more than I had planned. And I'm not using that time and energy to put into my other projects, which I have a lot of excitement for, which are where my strengths lie, where I'm wanting to go with the flow. So I'm sharing with you that I'm going to reduce Dreamtime with Danielle to once a week on Fridays, like today. Ah, yes, Friday, the day of the yay. So that's my announcement, and that's the dream. The only other part we didn't review was finding that cell phone. It was a year old from last summer, belonging to my sister's friend, whom I love dearly. Totally have a friend crush on her. I'm always like, do you want to be friends one day? That's me trying to lasso. Want to be friends? Lasso. Be my friend. Maybe that's why we're not so close. Stop being so creepy, me. pulling that communication out of the box, and there was still life in a phone that hadn't been charged in a year. There's still life there. There's still a friendship there. There's still appreciation and camaraderie there. And there's still work to be had and to be done. So, Mama's cleaning up shop. Thank you, Harpy Eagle. I mean, tremendous in every aspect of the way. This eagle is so majestic, is real, and is a powerful messenger. I hope my sharing the Harpy Eagle with you also shares the incredible qualities of the Harpy Eagle with you. May you use your own inherent power to accomplish all of your dreams, your desires, your wishes, your day-to-day tasks, and become top of your own food chain. Because we've got this potential, baby! Because we have this potential. And much like my prophetic friend here, I mean, just look at it. It has been told. Or, as the message in Slumdog Millionaire, it is written. Go forth, follow the heart, follow your strengths. Wow, keep doing you guys. And I'm gonna keep doing me, but now in a new and different way. I hope you've enjoyed these sessions of Dreamtime with Danielle. I hope you'll come back for more. And there will be more, just less often. If you're interested in writing to me and having me explore your dreams, information is down below. And until next time, thank you for joining me here at Dreamtime with Danielle. Yeah!